guys, I'm back with another suggestion video. This is going to be... I don't know what channel this is. Okay, let me just close Facebook. I forgot that I had it open. And, whoops, what am I doing? So it's called My BFF. I'm waiting for it to open, sorry. Locked Me with My Crush. It's about 10 minutes long. This definitely was a suggestion because I don't know what channel this is. I have no idea what this is, but this is a suggestion, of course. So My BFF locked me with my crush. I'm assuming hooked you up or got you with your crush. That's what I'm going to assume. So I'm going to assume this is like a funny or a happy story time. I have no idea, but I guess we'll see. And of course, it's like a story time, I guess. So let's go into this video.
It all started out like a typical Thursday at my high school. Everyone was getting excited for the weekend and the upcoming backwards dance. The backwards dance was something that my school does every year. The girls ask the boys to the dance instead of the boys asking the girls. There was usually some big proposals when girls would get down on one knee and ask their boyfriend to the dance with them. One time, a girl even painted her entire body and ran through the school naked, asking her boyfriend if he would go to the dance with her.
Oh
Things can get crazy, but I'd never really thought about going to the dance. I'd never been to a dance before, at least not with a boy. My best friend forever, Alicia, knew how much I liked Blake, the cutest boy on the basketball team. However, she also knew talking to Blake makes me stutter, slur my words, and basically make myself look like a fool. I've had a crush on Blake since 3rd grade, and although we have been friends for some time, we've never been close enough to where I could be my real self around him. Apparently, Alicia didn't care about how crazy I felt in front of Blake, because on this Thursday morning, as soon as she saw Blake strolling into the boys' bathroom next to her locker, she quickly grabbed me by both my shoulders and shoved me into the bathroom, slamming the door behind me. Now, mind you, I've never been in a boys' bathroom. I have to say, it looks pretty similar to a girl's bathroom, except probably a bit smellier, and the urinals. Ew. At first, I was super confused as to why she would so forcefully put me in the bathroom. What was this horrible prank she was playing on me? I did not want to get in trouble if I was caught in the boys' bathroom. I tried to push the door open, but Alicia was standing in front of it. From the outside of the door, I heard her say, "You'll thank me for this later." I didn't think I would. And now I was afraid to turn around. I didn't know what Blake was doing, but there was a whole row of urinals behind me. I hadn't even kissed Blake yet. I definitely didn't want to see him using the bathroom. What if someone else was in here too? Oh no, my face was starting to turn beet red. "Cara?" Blake said, surprised. I spun around quickly and saw that he was stepping up to the sink. I let go of the door handle and gave him the weirdest, hopefully cute smile I could muster. Hi, Blake, I said, wiping my sweaty palms on my jeans. What are you doing here? He pointed to the sink and turned on the water. I had to take a leak. The question is, what are you doing here? Exactly. He asked, looking at me through the mirror above the sink. Man, he was hot. I pushed the door once more to see if Alicia was still there. The door wouldn't budge, and I heard a quick nope from the other side.
Nope.
Dang it. She's trapped me in the bathroom with a hot boy. I stepped away from the door and walked closer to Blake. Alicia locked me in here. Why? He asked, looking at the door, then back at me. She wants me to ask you something? My hands were trembling. I needed something to play with, but all I could see were dirty paper towels, so I stuck my hands in my pockets and went on. I was hoping that maybe you would go to the dance with me, I asked, but it probably didn't sound as cool in real life as it does here. He turned off the water in the sink and stared at me. At this point, I could look anywhere but at his face. If he said no, I would be devastated. Not only because of the rejection, but because I know he would go tell everyone I stalked him in the boys' bathroom. All of a sudden, a huge smile spread across his face. You didn't have to come try and see me naked to ask me. I'd love to go to the dance with you. My eyes lit up and I almost screamed in excitement. Instead, I kept my cool and nodded. Awesome! I can't wait. My dress is blue, so see you Saturday, he said as he walked toward the bathroom door. He tried to push it open, but Alicia was still there. Stop being annoying and ask him, Cara! She shouted from the other side. It's Blake. I said yes. The door swung open and Alicia ran inside to give me a hug. Now, when you guys get married, promise you won't have your ceremony in the bathroom, she exclaimed. I blushed just as the first bell rang. Once more, Alicia shoved me into Blake, and we gave each other a big hug. My face was still red as a tomato.
Something.
Alicia put her arms around my shoulders and gave me a big squeeze as we said goodbye to Blake. I squealed in excitement, almost jumping up and down. I said, as much as I hate you right now, I love you even more. Alicia just laughed with an I told you so look in her eyes. The rest of the day went by without a hitch. Alicia and I were laughing in first period, thinking of places to go for dinner before the dance, and people to hang out with afterward. I was hoping since Blake was on the basketball team that he would know of some awesome parties we could go to after the dance. Alicia had a boyfriend, Thomas, who she'd been dating for over a year. He was going to pick us up in his car, and we figured we could just meet Blake at the restaurant. Everything changed around lunch. When lunchtime came around, all I heard whispered throughout the halls was how super dorky Kara asked out Blake. And he said yes, since he felt really awkward because Kara was watching him pee. Obviously, I'm Kara, and this isn't how it happened. You can't convince a bunch of teenagers anything different, though. Everyone was staring at me as I walked to lunch. I tried to hold my head high, but the whispering was getting to me. As soon as I saw Blake in the lunchroom, I went right up to him and said, "What's this I hear about you getting asked out by a dorky Kara in the bathroom?" I crossed my arms. I hope I looked intimidating, but probably not. After all, I'm only 5 feet tall. Blake was 6'1" and towered over me. Without even looking down at me, he said, "What are you talking about? I don't even know you." Just as I scoffed and was about to turn away, Alicia came up behind me with her phone in her hand. It showed a picture of Blake and I hugging after we came out of the bathroom. She showed all of his friends, which started a round of oohs and ahs. Blake was trapped now. His friends were waiting expectantly for him to say something, but he only hung his mouth open. Alicia was about to start talking again, but I put my hand on her arm to stop her. "I really just don't think you're masculine enough for me." I then looked at his friends and said, "Just so you know, big shoes don't always mean big." Then Alicia pulled me away. The teacher was coming, and she didn't want me to get yelled at. We could hear Blake's friends making fun of him as we walked away. Everyone in the lunchroom was staring, so I put my head in my hands and ran to the bathroom. The girls' bathroom this time. Alicia followed me and pulled me into the stall. I was really upset because I didn't understand why Blake would be so mean when he was so nice in the bathroom. Soon we heard the door open and the scuffling of feet. 2 blue Air Jordans popped up under the stall, and a knock came on the stall door. "Kara?" It was Blake. "Get out," I said, sniffling. "I'm sorry I said that you were dorky and made fun of you for asking me to dance. The truth is, I don't know how to dance, and I actually have a crush on Alicia." My mouth dropped. My stomach flipped. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Alicia quickly grabbed Blake by the hand and pulled him into the stall. What happened next, I will never forget for the rest of my life. I thought Alicia was going to kiss Blake, but instead, she grabbed him by the back of the head and thrust it into the toilet. "Quick, Kara, flush!" she screamed.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure why I reached for that toilet handle, but I did. And we gave Blake the best swirly I've ever seen. Granted, I've only seen that one, but still, it was the best. Alicia pulled Blake's head up quickly, his face wet and his nose running. "Why did you say yes to my best friend if you didn't actually want to go to the dance with her?" Blake looked at Alicia. "I wanted to get close to you." She dunked his head again, and I blushed. For one thing, I have a boyfriend, and for another thing, I would never, ever, ever date someone my BFF had a crush on. We may have flushed him a couple more times, but since we were afraid someone would come into the bathroom, I finally told Alicia to stop. He was drenched, and who knows the last time that toilet was cleaned, or how many girls had sat on it since this morning. Blake was able to stand up, but as soon as he got to the stall door, Alicia said, "And you better not ever tell anyone who did this to you. Oh, and one more thing. You better go tell everyone that you lied about Kara and that she is way too cool for you to go out with." "What if I don't?" Blake asked. "Then next time, it won't be a swirly." She lunged at him like she was going to hit him, but he jumped and ran out of the stall. When he left the bathroom, I couldn't do anything but stare at Alicia. I had never seen her like this in my life. Damn. She was such a badass and stuck up for me. I loved her more than ever. The next day
Wow.
at school, Friday, everyone was talking about how Blake didn't show up. He said he was sick, but everyone believed he was too embarrassed to come back to school after what happened the day before. People kept coming up to me and asking if I really saw Blake with his pants down in the bathroom, and all I had to do was scrunch my nose and say, unfortunately. Blake hasn't bothered me since that day. In fact, we had a great time at the dance on Saturday. We, as in Alicia and I. We went together. She let her boyfriend stay home. We spent the whole day getting ready, doing our hair and makeup. It was probably the best day of my life. And to think all of this happened because she pushed me into the boys' bathroom and locked me in there. What do you think about my story? Has anything crazy like this ever happened to you?
No.
Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe.
Not at all. I mean, meeting a guy, I went to the girls' washroom once or twice in elementary school, I think both times. Well, actually, one time was because I just went to the girls' bathroom by accident, like I didn't even know. And then I go inside, there's pink stalls, and I'm kind of like, I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here, because I was like great in elementary. So I haul ass, and I'm like, oh, I really hope no one saw that, because that's embarrassing. And then in high school, I actually went to the girls' bathroom intentionally, only because I was pissed, because my friends were playing a prank on me, and I had my stuff with them. I think it was either my backpack or my coat or something, and then it was after school. And obviously they're girls, they went to the washroom, whatever, and then I obviously didn't go in right away. I was kind of debating, and then I was just kind of, fuck it, and then I go inside, take my shit and leave. So, I mean, I don't know how much trouble you can get in for going into the girls' washroom or the boys' bathroom if you're a girl, I have no idea. Because probably the main thing that the people or teachers are going to think you're doing in high school in the washroom is, you know what, if it's a boy and a girl, so just saying. But obviously that was not the case with me and them. I just went in there, got my shit and left, so. That's the only time I went to the girls' washroom. Now, locked the girls' washroom? Never. That was a story though, like, wow. I mean, I really loved it how, like, why'd you lie? Oh, I wanted to get close to I fucking love that shit. Like, right back in the fucking toilet, bitch. I fucking love that. I've obviously never gone to swirly, never planned to, because it's fucking disgusting. I'm fucking barf. The fact that that even exists or that people actually do that, ugh. I mean, not gonna say that he didn't deserve it, because he kind of did. Like, don't lie. Like, be honest. If you don't want to go to the dance with me, tell me. Like, don't say, of course I do, and then, you know, tell everyone that I'm a little bitch, or make fun of me for asking you, like. And the best friend is obviously clearly a good best friend. I mean, she locked him in the boys' bathroom, but, I mean, okay, now I know what this means. My BFF locked me with my crush, as in locked her in the washroom with him. Okay, that makes more sense. At first I thought like locked, like as in they were locked together. I misinterpreted that. My bad, but at least I got it now, so that's all good then. Yeah, definitely a good video though. Funny, entertaining. Never had anything like that happen to me before. Let me know if you guys have any stories like this. And again, this was a suggestion, so if you have any more suggestions from this channel, let me know, and I'll do it soon, hopefully. Well, I say soon, but when I say soon, I mean like a month or two, just saying. That's soon to me, not a day or two, a month or two, okay. And again, there's 2 videos coming up daily from me anyway, so I mean, even if it's not something you want to watch, I guess there's always something you can watch, right? So, if you miss me, so. You guys got me daily for twice a day, so I mean, you guys should be happy. But that's going to be it for this video though. Again, if you guys did enjoy this video, please let me know in the comments below. Please give this video a like, and that's going to be it for this video. And by the way, if I talk loud at all, it's just because my ears are like plugged up and my nose is stuffed up, so I can barely hear. I can hear, I just can't hear as clearly. So if I'm talking a bit louder, which you guys probably actually like that, then that's why, because I feel like I can't really hear myself, so. Or I feel like I'm so mumbled and quiet, so. Yeah, that's going to be it, and you guys watching, peace out.